start, we would like to offer you something to drink, and as usual in a brewery, we would like to start with beer. We can Weissbier. It's Weissbier with bottle fermentation, with yeast, as you can see in the beer. And this beer at the moment here, we have it on draft. One of our three we have on draft. This one, alcohol from this beer is 5.3. And if you don't want to start with alcohol, we could offer you two types of our non-alcoholic mix. We have this two now in our portfolio for 2 years, a very successful beer. 50% from this beer is our non-alcoholic, and the Erdinger non-alcoholic is the most popular in Germany. And 50% from this beer, one with grapefruit juice and one with lemon juice.
Agora a Expedição aqui está tendo uma aula sobre a produção de cerveja Weiss aqui na Erdinger. E aí do nada abre essa janela aqui enorme, onde estão os tanques de mistura. As panelas de mistura. Que coisa linda.
The brewery at the gates of Munich is the largest brewer of Weissbier in the world.
Você viu a canequinha ali, né? Essa aqui é a linha de invase da Erdinger, é uma cidade. É incrível. Somente 6 pessoas operam essa linha de invase. Ela é totalmente robotizada. São 3 robôs e 6 pessoas. Feito pela Krones.
When they arrive at the brewery, by forklift trucks unloaded the trucks, and then the pellets are transported to the conveyor, pellet conveyors running into the line. And as I told you, sometimes we have up to 20% wrong bottles in the crates. Our bottle, the shape you could see in the visitor center, and the color is brown. We very often get bottles back from Holsten, from Becks, from Kronbach, from Felddienst, from Bitburg. They have different shape, different colors. This is an overview over the sorting system, but you see it more in detail. There are some points out from the sorting system where we have to bring different lengths, or for example to see what pipe is coming, 0.5, 0.3. And we are buffering all the products. We are not bottling at that day, but we have clean empties for the next production time. Now you can see the robots, they are working, they are handling with 2 grippers, one for the food bottle, one for the bag. The crates don't stop, they are moving whilst they are running, the gripper is working. And in the end of the line we
Que isso? Loucura, né, cara? Loucura.
É o filme Exterminador.
When the crates are then ready, they join the conveyor from the crates, are guided in different lines for buffering, for connection to the lines by the guiding system coming from the top. And when the crates then come in the cellar here, the first machine we have here is a peak capper. We very often get back bottles with the cap on. And now you can see this is a rotating machine. Each crate has to pass this machine, and there we have elements like a manual decapper. If you see it, it deeps into the crate, and now you can see from beneath how the crate cap is taken away. So we can be sure afterwards we get no problem with the bottles when they come to the bottle washer. The next machine is the unpacker. In the movie here we are handling crates with
66.000 garrafas por
20.05
hora.
liter bottles. In one side the machine is handling 9 crates equal to 180 bottles. And then the bottles are running on mass conveyors to the bottle washer. The transit time for the bottles through the washer is 25 minutes.
Ele não vê que eu tô filmando. Ah, tá. Preciso ver só fazer bem fora.
The bottles are pushed by fingers in caskets. You will see it now. There are 70 bottles in one row, and then they are transported by slopes. You can see sometimes overhead standing with rotating high pressure nozzles to clean from inside. Then we are rinsing from the outside. Then you can see, for example, the next department is a soak compartment where we have 85 hot degree caustic in to be sure that all the dirt is washed away, the old yeast is washed away. In total we have 4 soak compartments in the bottle washer, and then hot water, cold water, drinking water quality. After 25 minutes, when the bottles are coming out, we have to check if they are really clean, if they have the right shape, the right color, no damage, no breakage on the mouth, on the wall, wherever. Then we have this bottle inspection machine. It's a linear running machine. We are checking 17 bottles in 1 second. And each bottle for 15 different criteria. Every hour the operator has to put test bottles in the in-feed conveyor. For each control system, 1 test bottle with the smallest effect the bottle could have, and when the bottles are ejected, he knows the machine is okay. If not, he has to stop. We have 7 cameras in the machine and different lightnings from the side, from beneath, from above. High frequency control, infrared for rest liquid. Now the bottles are not okay, they are
De
rejected.
tempos em tempos ele coloca uma garrafa errada para ver se o formato
A máquina tá.
incrível.
The good ones go to the filler. And now make a short stop when we are in the filler. On this page. Now you can see CO2 gases coming in. And when it's the right pressure, the beer is coming into the bottle. And the next position, I make a stop again. If you now that's the system for our the capper. The cappers are directly mechanically connected with the filler. When the cap is on, the bottles are rinsed again to wash away all beer. Then we have to check the right level in the bottle to be sure we have the right volume in. And we have to check if the cap, the crown cork, is in the middle from the mouth. Because in the warehouse we have a bottle fermentation and there we get CO2 gas. And we have to avoid that the gas can go out. So the cap is not exactly in the middle. The bottles are rejected. Each bottle has 4 labels. They are not self-adhesive labels. Paper labels, they have to be brought in attached with glue. We have separate modules for each label, in total 4.
66.000 garrafas rotuladas por hora.
You can see now a new block is running into position. Here's a magazine for about 45 minutes time, not to be exactly just in time in the machine. You can see brushes assure that the label is in the right position on the bottle. And then we have to bring on the best before date. The best before date is on the back label, and there we have a golden colored field. And opposite we have a laser that shots through a mask where we have the figures in, and then you can see
Puta que pariu.
the laser burns away the golden color, and so you can see the information that has to be written on the label. Before we are packing again, the crates are also washed on each turn in the brewery. overhead standing, also with brushes and high pressure nozzles. In the end with clear water, and when the crate is coming out, we are checking if it's also really clean, if the Erdinger logo is good to read, if there is no broken handle, if the pattern are okay. And then the crates, they go to the packer. There are 2 lines with robot machines. We're handling 3 crates in one cycle with a gap between. You can see the gap between these crates. And the bottle package with 60 bottles is divided in 3, each with 20. The next you can see how we are handling 6 packs from the right side. Flat cardboard comes into the machine, folded up to a U. From the other side the bottles, transported to the next position. There we get hot melt on the flaps, and then they are pressed down, and the package is ready to be packed in the crate.
Acho que a parte mais legal da Erdinger é o invase.
Eles têm barril aqui, né?
And then the crates
Invase é barril
from all
também.
the lines are running down on the underground conveying system and are transported to the high-rise warehouse. Okay, so far the movie, I would say, let's go to the high-rise warehouse. There is only running a show program that we can start on the weekend to show what movement this storage machine can do. Vertical transport, horizontal, same time in the cage we have a turning device. And the aisle you have in front of us, we have 5 more to the left side. In total 6 aisles.
Esse aqui é o robô. É o robô da estocagem da Erdinger. Tudo robotizado. Tudo a leitura laser das grades. Os pallets.
Each pallet has a label on, you can see on the pallet saying indirect with the barcode where we have all the informations. The reader in the infeed conveyor checks what product is coming, and then the decision is done in what aisle, in what level. And the day of storage is registered, and then the pallet stays as long in the warehouse as the bottle fermentation has to be. We have an air conditioned system in this warehouse because during the fermentation the beer gets warm, and we have to cool down the bottle, otherwise the fermentation would not go on in the right way. So this make is necessary. And also if you see the construction of the warehouse takes care of it, because all the pallets standing inside the racks, they are standing separately. No pallet has contact to another pallet beside, behind, before, wherever. You really can guarantee that you have the same conditions wherever we check it in the warehouse. To control the quality, to control when the beer is ready, we don't have to take our bottles from the warehouse here. Each day, in the bottling lines, bottles are taken from the flow behind the filler, and they are brought to the laboratory, where we have a room with the same temperature conditions like here. And the bottles are stored in this room, and so the people from the lab, they know at what time have we to check the bottles if the bottle fermentation is ready. And then the bottle fermentation is okay, and the beer is the quality as it should be, then with the green light, and then all the material, all the products, they are ready, they can be sold. In the upper levels, you can see on the left side beer in